Yeah, okay, never mind. Okay, that's what you notice about the crates. And there's again a wagon there, but it's empty. It doesn't have a harness for a horse. It looks like it just has a handle to drag it along behind somebody, almost like a child's wagon, but supersized. Made out of wood, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well. All right. I guess I'm done searching in here.
The ale casks, make another spot check. Good lord. Never mind. They are casks that probably contain some form of fluid.
Yep.
Okay. That's it.
Well, I'm afraid to move because I'm rolling. All right. I come back here and
Move silently.
Move silently. Here we go. Sorry, guys.
Oh, man.
Okay,
right,
there you go. You're learning your lesson.
That's more All right, so I come back and I report to everybody.
That's why it's called experience.
Yeah, it just looks like some empty boxes, a few nails in one, and some old ale casks.
We only have one more room to check.
Yep. Did anybody check this one? Oh, that's his room.
That's it. Yeah, that's Gert's room.
Yeah, Gert's probably not.
I'm not interested in Gert's room.
No. Okay. All right, so back to the first question. What are we going to do with the ogre?
I nominate Thompson to jump on the ogre's back and hold a weapon to his throat. No, don't do that.
Yeah, bear in mind this ogre's about as tall as 3 Thompsons.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
I mean, I could do it, but...
Thompson, when you were up there, you noticed that he is about... I want to see how tall he is. Probably about 8 or 9 feet tall. Do a... I don't know, just a general lore check. That would be a 20-sider plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
You in particular, because you're a dwarf. So 12. No, never mind. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's about 8 to 10 feet tall, best you could tell, looking in your mirror.
Someday my dungeoning and engineering will come into play.
Gert,
So
can you...
Do you have that?
Just-
Yeah. Do you have
the
that?
objects might look bigger in the mirror. So
Yeah. So how are we
What were you going
proceeding?
to say, Dora?
Gert, can you wake him up without upsetting him?
Well, everything upsets him. He's an ogre. But, I mean, he's not going to straight up murder me if I go in there and wake him up.
If we're going to attack him,
No.
we're not going to attack the ogre?
We need to talk with him first. Is anybody else on
Should
board
we
with us?
restrain him or something?
It's an ogre.
It'll just piss the ogre off. You've never hunted ogres before, have you?
They're not,
Negative.
they're not commonly found in the forest, among other game.
Remember Lord of the Rings when he says, they have a cave troll. It's similar to that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're big, strong, and stupid.
And apparently passed out.
Yeah.
If we're
Alright,
going
we'll
to
scratch
attack him,
that idea.
yeah, if we're going to attack him, I mean, let's attack him while he's out. He can take it. Trust me.
Okay.
He's he can take it.
Let's get a few
And-
good hits in on him, and then
Exactly.
get what
That's
we
what
need.
That's my.
Then finish him off.
I totally love telling people information after they punch me a few times.
They beat him into
Well,
submission.
So
Yeah, that's kind
there
of-
was a curtain behind him, right?
Yeah.
Easily flammable. It could threaten to. It seems pretty important to him. Maybe we could.
Curtain is being generous. It's just a cloth draped off to separate, to divide the room. It appeared to you.
Well, the booze is pretty important to him, so threatening to set
Also
it
very
on fire.
flammable.
It could be rage effect, or good or bad.
How are we proceeding?
I mean, Thompson and I both have critical bonuses.
I
everybody
have
technically.
my bow. I will stay in the back.
Wait, how about we do like a sneak attack, and then we run past the log,
And then
Logs
run
on
like
fire.
girls.
set the logs on fire, and then, so he won't be able to get to us, and then we'll do range attacks.
Well, you're not going to be able to set the
Set-
logs on fire that quickly, unless you douse them in oil or something.
Set the logs
Right.
on fire
Does
and then
anyone have any
throw
oil?
them at him.
Why am I so interested what he makes
I
for this
can-
human?
Use my telekinesis to throw the wood.
To what?
Throw flaming wood at him.
Oh, you could if it's small pieces of wood. There's a weight limit to telekinesis. I don't know exactly what it is. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, you can use telekinesis for all kinds of crazy things, as long as you don't exceed the weight limit. These logs would exceed the weight limit, though. I don't know what it is like.
We cause a cave in somehow.
Do one of your stone sense dwarf things.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still
Well,
wondering.
it's not
about
a
this
specific.
rock.
Should I just roll a d20?
I'm looking. Hold on a second. Yeah, we'll start with just 20-sided roll and see what happens from there.
Oh,
Nothing.
I'm while they're planning to do everything they're doing,
Yeah.
I'm staying back entirely and am going to do like the wild empathy thing to try and actually like tame this wolf.
Commandeer the
Not
dog.
to keep, but to like send off. Like let him know he can be free.
Okay.
I hope that ogre doesn't hit me with this plan.
Oh, I thought my PDF viewer just crashed, but it didn't.
we could kill one of the sheep, and then
Sheep aren't here. Sheep are outside.
put the wolf in the sheep's clothing.
Ah,
Send him in.
you tricky little dwarf. He'll never know.
We could try to lure the ogre past us by having the.
always make Gert summon him for something. We are.
He cautioned you against that.
Ah.
Yeah, he is not, even on a good day, he's not the most even-tempered ogre. He has a very foul temper. He doesn't like to be bothered. I tend to leave him alone. He leaves me alone. And like I said, mutually beneficial arrangement. We respect each other's privacy.
We can always retreat.
He's not trying to be deceitful in any way, shape, or form. You don't sense.
By the way, we can always retreat to the hobgoblin because he can't get in there because he's too big, right?
He'd have to crouch over, but yeah, he can get in there. He can get in and out of this entire cave. Yeah, it's just like if he goes down to like where the storage room is, he'd have to hunch over.
That might
You'd
be.
need a shrink potion.
he wouldn't be very good at fighting in that storage room, for example. The room that he's in has like a 20-foot high ceiling.
Yeah.
But he can traverse the entire cave because he comes and goes on a regular basis. The height of the ceilings in the rest of the cave, except for down here, are generally between 10 and 12 feet high.
Can we all outrun him?
No.
No.
No. Some of you, maybe, but you, no. Tommy, no.
I've got short legs.
Right, so's Tommy. He's even shorter than you. So...
I said kill him. Or attack him.
Let's go in there and attack him. But, are the rogues going in first?
We could try to hide behind the...
Well, I can't out...
Jump
a little...
on him from behind?
I mean, he is sitting down.
He's slumped over a table, so he's probably, about half the height he normally is?
Yeah, about 4 feet. 5 feet.
So we can...
From how far away can you shoot a ranged weapon?
Depends on the
80
weapon.
feet, 80 to like 120. Crossbows are like 80.
You throw a rock about 30. Accurately with any force.
I can go in there with an arrow pointed at him if that makes you all feel better. But an arrow probably won't stop him.
I mean, I'll try to go in and sneak up and get position behind him with my short sword, but it's not going to do a whole ton of damage, even if I crit.
We
And
also...
he's probably going to wake up and get really angry.
No matter what we do, he's going to wake up and get really angry, so we just need to make sure we have the advantage. And make him know that he's cornered. Which would be Mordecai's job. Anybody sees Mordecai's sword, they're going to think twice. I thought twice.
Just tell me what I need to do. I ain't tripping over no traps no more.
I can throw grease on the ground under his feet, so if he gets up, he just falls right back down.
That's a good idea.
Hey, mages. Tricksy little
Either that or
hobbitses.
we can throw grease on him and just burn him.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with under the feet, though.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to talk to charred remains. So, what are we doing?
Rogues. Mordecai.
Both of you, if you're going to approach the ogre, you must make move silently checks.
Alright, should we do it one at a time? So if one of us wakes him up, then everybody else knows.
I agree with that.
I guess I'll move forward into position.
Okay, roll it. Ooh. All right, Thompson, you're stealthily sneaking forward, and from behind you, this fair, slight half-elf lumbering along like a freaking herd of elephants.
Oh.
Are you sure you're a rogue?
Told you guys one at a time. Let me go first, just in case.
Oh man, no, stay behind.
Too late.
You don't seem to have stirred the ogre, though.
It's all that beer.
So I look to see with my mirror to see what he's doing.
His head slumped back down on the table again. You hear snoring.
Okay, I move silently behind the cloth.
Okay, spot check. Once you get behind the cloth. Both of you, actually. Thompson, you're going to be at +2. Good lord. Both of you almost at the same time say, hey. Check this out. Shh. Quiet. Shh. Check this out.
What do we see?
I'm getting there.
Goddamn rogue.
You see signs of a, what drew your attention to it was there's these scrape marks on the floor. Freaking tools. Right there. And they seem to go right through the wall. And then when you start looking, you notice that it's kind of obviously a doorway of some sort, but it's closed. You know, that S, where that S is.
Was it stone?
Yeah.
Can I inspect the
Wait,
stone?
hold on. Let me check, just to make sure.
To be honest, I think first things first, we take care of the ogre.
I do plan on making my move up. I'm waiting for you guys.
Me too.
Yeah, it's a stone door. Very well concealed in the wall. It kind of blends right in.
Okay. Can I, inspect it more?
It just looks like it pushes in.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't see any scrapes on the floor that would indicate that it pulls out.
Okay. But that would be loud, though, right?
Possibly. I don't know. Depends on how well it's made.
Okay, well, let me see how well it's made.
Unfortunately, you can't see anything like hinges or anything because it opens the other direction. So if there were hinges, it would be on the backside. But just from the fact that you almost didn't even notice it, you're guessing that it's fairly well made.
All right, I'm going to start my silent movement up.
Okay.
He sprints up there.
You move on up ahead, and you don't know where the rogues are. Because they never said they were going behind the curtains before they went ahead. You just see, nothing, actually, because it's dark.
I whisper to myself, well, hopefully they're in a good position for all of this.
Actually, I don't know how you would get up there unless you have a light source of some sort.
He ran into a wall.
Yeah, I didn't even think, I forgot all about that. You're a human, so you can't see a damn thing. You're blind. That's probably why you tripped over the tripwire.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is dark in here. There are no light
Oh,
sources.
he doesn't have a fire going on over at this little section?
Nope. It doesn't look like it's been used in ages. Oh, well, it doesn't look like anything because it's dark and you can't see it.
I'm going to move up too as well. Do you want to move silent?
Yeah.
So who's watching the hobgoblin?
Me still.
Are you taking him with you?
Yes.
All right.
Please don't let him trip over anything.
Kind of hard to walk when you're bound. He stumbles over these logs as you're walking through. Makes a little bit of a rattle from behind the curtain. You guys hear, but then the snoring resumes.
What?
And he very quietly whispers to you, "You fools are going to get me killed."
We say, as long as it's you and not us. I'm kidding. I don't say that.
Dora, when you get up there, you see Bomb fumbling around in the dark, kind of just feeling his way along the wall. I'm sorry, we should have thought about that. Actually, Bomb, if you want to move back, that's fine.
I could have always picked up the torch.
Which would indicate that you were, which would be a very bright light source in a very dark cave. Yeah.
Can I just kind of take his arm and hold him still? I don't have a free hand. One hand's holding a rope, the other one's holding a long sword.
Yeah. So, Bomb, if you want to go back, that's fine. I forgot all about that. Without a light source, you're all but useless here.